ninjas, are you ready? It's time for the PwnedByGirls Podcast with your favorite gamers, Alana Evans, LILBLUEBOXox and Penny Lane. Hit the website, PwnedByGirls.com, and follow us on Twitter at PwnedByGirls. Now grab your joysticks. It's time to get pwned by girls. Hey ninjas, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. This is the PwnedByGirls Podcast. I am your girl, Alana Evans, with my girl, LILBLUEBOX.
Welcome back, ninjas, bitches, and pirates.
And our girl, Miss Penny Lane.
Yay, we're back!
Woo woo, we are back. We are back. So I was right. It was Cardi B and A$AP Rocky. Just saying.
Nice.
So I saw in between while we were taking a break that Penny, you were testing the waters to see how much we could actually talk about Riverdale this week.
Yes.
I'm behind. I'm behind I am behind since real life Luke Perry died.
Okay.
So I kind of like haven't, it's not that I haven't been able to go back to this show. I think just now the shock is finally starting to wear off. And I'm becoming a little bit more comfortable with the idea of no longer having Fred Andrews, whatever that's going to, obviously not right now because we still have the rest of the season to finish out and whatever they've already filmed. And then, we'll know where they were in real time once that all happens when they start filming again. So, with that being said, let's see. There's a fucking musical episode again. Let me just go there. No.
Okay. I will, before we start, let you know that the 2 episodes that are before the musical episode, Fred is in them, but it's not very Fred heavy, so that's kind of like what you're worried about, because that's what I was worried about. Like, I'm going to watch a whole bunch of Fred and know that he's going to be gone. Like,
and I don't want to sit and cry while I'm just dealing with no more Andrews. So let me see where I left off. The last place I left off, we've got Jughead's mom fully in, making moves. She had a meeting with Hiram Lodge and Veronica. Veronica stopped her from spilling the beans about her mom being involved, in stealing of the drugs. But then I think Veronica admits it to her, to her dad, what she had done. But I don't think she sells out Jughead's mom.
She says that she did it.
Okay.
Yeah, Veronica says that she's the one that, burned it all up and destroyed it.
Yes.
But she didn't tell him it was because Hermione sold it.
Right. And I don't think at this point I'm caught up anymore. Has there been a lot going on?
There's been a decent amount of a lot going on, actually. Yeah.
Now, they moved into the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. That is now the farms.
Yes, that belongs to the farm now.
And then what else did I see? There was something going on with Penny. Oh, they were about to sell the house. Underneath Betty. Did I just call her Penny? I called her Penny.
Yeah. That's okay.
Sorry.
Half a bughead.
Yeah, right? Okay. Yeah.
I'll take Cole Sprouse. I'm good.
But then you'd be Pughead.
I don't care. People like pugs. I like Lefty, so.
They're adorable. Really moody. And they live till they're really old, which makes sense. So what else is happening? I'll let you fill us in. Not too many painful spoiler alerts.
I won't give too much away, but I'll just general recap of where we are now. So the last thing that you saw was that the farm had moved into the Sisters of Quiet Mercy.
Yes.
And that's all done and everything. They are in there now. You saw that Alice was trying to sell the house.
Yes.
And, she's doing all the past is behind me, I'm all about the farm now thing.
This bitch.
Well, yep. So the episode, I believe it's called Fire Walk With Me.
How many more episodes are there after where I was? What, 2?
There's 2 and the musical.
Oh, fuck. I have 3 hours of Riverdale to catch up on. I feel like a loser right now.
Oh, worse though, but I think I'm like 4 or 5. There's some times where I just can't get into Riverdale at all.
Yeah.
Like, Luke Perry or not, like, I just can't, like, I'm like, I don't feel like fucking watching Riverdale.
The
like,
writing has been silly lately. Like, stop ripping off other TV shows and movies and come up with something unique.
Yes, that's kind of been my problem this season.
Yeah.
For me, what gets tedious is how many times can we watch Archie Has a Really Bad Day, the TV show?
Oh my god, I know.
Always
I know.
him being moody and beating
always
stuff up.
something dumb.
Can they please rip off Footloose so he could go to like an empty warehouse and go dance it out? Like, I mean, like seriously, do they do that?
Is that coming? Okay, tell us more, Penny.
An empty warehouse. It's not necessarily an empty warehouse, and it's not necessarily dancing.
Oh no!
But we get a lot of Archie boxing in a warehouse gym.
Jesus
That's
Christ,
how he's working.
Oh wait, so I saw this episode where Archie decides that he's going to be a boxer now. That's what it was. Archie's going to be a boxer, and it's time for him to tell the mob he's going to take a slip for them, and then he doesn't.
He's like, I don't want to. Yeah.
I'm going to be a good guy. And then he loses the fight, but he loses respectfully, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they knew he didn't take the fall.
Right. So
like, what the fuck? It's just...
Like, Archie, you just got back to Riverdale.
Yeah.
After being mauled by a bear because you were on the run, fearing for your life because there was a hit on you. You is piss off the mob?
That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Are you... No, you're not okay. Like, what?
No!
So that's where it becomes really tedious for me, because it's like, okay, so we start off this season where we're figuring out what's happening with Archie because he's in jail or going to jail or whatever. And then he becomes this like underground fight club king in jail, and it's like, okay.
It's ridiculous.
And then, like, you know, he's out, he's on the run, and then he goes and meets these 2 chicks on a farm, and it's like, okay. And then they hit him over the head, and they're turning him to Hiram, and I'm like, okay. So we keep going, and keep going, and keep going, and it's seriously, the Archie Has a Very Bad Day TV show.
That is so funny.
Where I'm just like, okay, but there are other characters on this show,
right? Well, we know there are, because they make his character have sex with all of them as long as they're female.
Exactly, Archie.
I think
could have sex with now.
The only women left actually are Hermione, right? So the moms. Mm-hmm. So now it's time for Archie to start banging all the moms. He can get the mayor.
Wait, did he ever bang Betty though? No.
No. They kissed, but then I think it was like, ew, we're friends.
Yeah,
like kissing your brother kind of thing. Except I think Betty would have been down.
Betty would have been down for sure.
Yeah, for sure. At that point, definitely.
Oh, Archie, can I call you Daddy?
Because mine's in jail. He was a serial killer. So
wow, and then Archie's like, yeah, but mine's dead. Oh. Is it too soon?
Well, let's go eat fucking hamburgers and shake.
Yes, let's go get a shake.
Yes, and then go drink mocktails. Don't forget.
Exactly. So things have changed. So the speakeasy is now a legitimate speakeasy. Like, there's no more mocktails. They serve them booze.
To the kids?
Veronica, well, yeah. I mean, that's everybody, really. Hiram's always there.
Oh my god, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, so we know that Veronica admitted to Hiram, I'm the one that burned your drugs, blah, blah, blah. She didn't say anything about Hermione selling them. She just said, I did it. So Hiram tells her, well, then you owe me, blah, 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 blah. Like,
and it's like, how many times over is she going to have to pay for these fucking drugs? Damn.
No shit.
So, learn your lesson, girl.
Now she owes that amount to Hiram, and she owes that amount to Gladys.
Oh,
now, we saw that she had already paid Gladys some of the money. They turned over Reggie's car, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So, now that she's in the hole for both of them, they have to turn the speakeasy back into a casino, because that was the only time that they had, made over like double the profits and blah blah blah. So it's now a casino type of deal, and she's paying them both back, and she's almost done. Now, here's where, do you remember how just dumb Reggie has always been?
Oh, God. Yeah. It's all the jingle jangle.
Exactly. So then you think, like, hey, you know, Reggie's actually kind of getting smarter. Like, he's a henchman.
He's smooth.
Like, right, well, he's getting smooth. So then he goes and tells Veronica that basically he wants to be a partner because he doesn't feel like she knows what he's worth. And I'm thinking, like, Reggie, you gotta be dumb as shit to know that your girlfriend is on the hook for hundreds of thousands of dollars from this person, hundreds of thousands of dollars from this person. And right now, all you forfeited was your car. You could walk away. You could walk the fuck away.
Yeah.
You want to be a partner in this business, and so now, like, half of the debt is yours? Like, Reggie.
Fuck that.
That's absolutely crazy.
So obviously she's like, no. Duh.
Yeah.
And so that caused a rift there, and I'm not going to get into too much of that. But
oh my goodness.
Archie's been seeing Josie,
which is cute, but weird because Josie could do so much better.
Oh my God, I know. I was like, it's saying something when I'm saying that Josie could do so much better, and I mean Sweet Pea. Like, like Archie, no.
Because at this point, Archie's dirty. Like, Archie's dirty.
Yes.
He's having clear condomless sex because, you know, he's not wrapping it up when he's banging girls in the shower.
Exactly.
At least this is the image they're putting to us. I'm thinking way too much about this, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I don't mean to, you know, call a hoe, but he's dirty. He's being dirty. Have some self-respect.
Dirty penis, all right? You're dirty. You need to go get checked out. Antibiotics.
Archie, did you get a blood test when you went to go to antibiotics for that stab?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, and you know why I even say that? It's not the fact that he's had sex with every girl in Riverdale except for Betty. And did he bang Cheryl? I think there was some, but it didn't happen. It's the fact that he was, you know, in jail.
Well,
it's some late night
muscle though. Like, he was the strong muscle, and everyone knew to don't lay a finger on the golden boy.
Yeah, true.
Because he was making all the guards money, and he was making the warden money by winning all the time.
True.
So the word was probably out to, like, there's
leave him alone.
Yeah,
don't fuck the new guy.
Don't fuck the butt of Archie or whatever.
Don't fuck the merchandise.
I
Right.
love how this is a fictional show that we're talking about, and we're filling in all the lines of what would have happened if this was real life. This is the best.
Right.
We're invested in this show, man.
I mean, obviously the show is fake because most high school kids do not have this much drama in their lives, nor are they responsible for paying drug money to their fathers. I mean, I'm sure there's a kid that has to pay drug money to their father somewhere, and there's some fucked up relationship that's involved with that, but I mean, for the most part,
fair enough.
I mean, I didn't own a speakeasy when I was a junior.
Yeah,
so.
Right.
No.
I have watched Jerry Springer a lot, though.
Right. I didn't even own a chocolate fucking cafe or whatever the fuck it is, right? Like, oh, by the way, I bought a diner, and I'm not even legally 18 years old to sign my name yet. Okay, cool.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So, the other thing, let's move away from Archie.
Okay.
Bye, Archie.
He's the same.
Bye, boo.
One more thing on Archie. Do you remember the Red Paladin quest?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we find out from Hiram that Hiram actually printed 12 of those cards.
Ooh.
So there are 12 different people on that quest to try and kill Archie.
Oh, shit.
And so I will say, one of them comes up to try and kill Archie. And you'll have to watch the episode to see how
I love it.
I'm not going to go into too much of that.
No, that means Archie's going to have another bad day.
Oh, another bad
day. So that kind of wraps up that episode. Oh, actually, no. Like we were talking about Alice and Betty, you know, the house sale thing. Well, Alice is just show off the house, and Betty is behind the potential buyers saying, like, you know, oh, you can Google murder house on Elm Street because that's us. And,
wow.
The fireplace comes with all the accessories, including the shovel that my mother hit my serial killer father over the head with.
Like, oh, Jesus, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's where what's happening there.
That is brilliant.
I do enjoy them. I like Betty and her mom's dynamic, and I like watching all of that unfold. And I'm very interested to meet. Have they still not shown the guy, or shown the character?
Edward Evernever?
Yep,
Edgar Evernever.
Edgar!
Yes.
So, I'll get to that.
Okay. Oh.
I know that the daughter's in it, right?
Yes.
Like, the daughter's
Evelyn
in
is
it.
in there.
Is that it, though?
Evelyn is, she goes to the school, she made the teen chapter of the farm, all that stuff.
Yeah. She is creepy as shit.
Part of the farm.
She is very creepy.
She is creepy. Now Kevin's a part of the farm.
No!
Yes.
Wait, who's Kevin?
Kevin is
Sheriff Keller's son.
Yeah, there was dating Moose.
Yes, the gay kid.
Yes.
So he tells Betty that with everything that happened, with his parents splitting and like all this whatever and everything that happened with Moose and the thing with Midge at the last musical and stuff, that Evelyn started talking to him about the farm.
Oh.
So he just kind of went with it.
Are they...
So the episode's called Fire Walk With Me, which like totally made me like fan out because I'm a huge Twin Peaks fan, and that is the name of the prequel for Twin Peaks. It's Fire Walk With Me, and the show from the beginning had like a Twin Peaks vibe. Riverdale did, so I was super stoked on that. So when they actually named the episode Fire Walk With Me, I was super excited.
Yay!
But then I came to realize the reason why is because Betty catches Kevin walking on hot coals with the farm.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So she catches him with the farm, walking on hot coals and doing that whole, let your past and your pain go away and blah, blah, blah. So just like Scientology, when Betty threatens to expose them, they're like, yeah, but don't forget, your mom told us all her deep, dark secrets and we'll expose you and everybody else. So Betty's hands are now tied.
Which means when her so-called fake brother came along, and they killed...
They specifically talk about the Shady Man.
Yes, the Shady Man.
That's what they call him, the Shady Man.
That's crazy.
So, the next episode, it's FP's 50th birthday. And I will tell you, Luke Perry's appearance in this one does pull the heartstrings.
Aww.
So be ready for that.
No!
It does sting. It does sting. But by this time... Jughead now knows that Gladys is trying to run the drug trade.
Oh.
And she drops another big bomb, which is that she bought the Cooper house.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? So they're moving on up out of the trailer? No more Sunny... What is it? House. Sunny Park? Or Sunnyside Trailer Park? Yes.
And the name Gladys, it seems so, old.
Right?
Yeah,
it seems old and docile. You seem old and docile, but you're not.
Right, exactly. She's because that's Jughead's mom, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Gladys, and her character's kind of, sexy, I think.
Well, it's Gina Gershon.
Well, right, but, Gladys is such a bad choice. Well, I guess that's
right.
If her name is ever mentioned in the comics, I guess they have to go based off of that, but
that's just... good point.
It's just not... I'm, expecting, an old lady with, white hair. You know what I mean?
And if you think about that...
Not Gina Gershon in, sexy leather and fishnet.
With, pumped-up tits and shit.
You know, and I don't think Jughead's mom was... selling drugs and
probably not.
Back in the comics if she existed. So maybe they could have done an upgrade.
Right?
Sticking to their names is important for the story, but I don't really think so with Jughead's mom. But hey, that's just me. She's going by her middle name now because Gladys sucked. But clearly not.
Dear Riverdale, the name Gladys sucks for a woman of that.
And I can say this because my real life name, my first name, I cannot stand it, right? It's on a fucking dish bottle, if that tells you anything. I really hate the name, so I go by my middle name. I have my entire life. That's all I've ever been called. So, it's feasible to think that Gladys would drop Gladys and go with the middle name.
Right.
I'm setting it up for them.
Right, exactly. Just make the transition. Just switch, Gladys. Nobody's going to get mad. You're back in Riverdale. It's a new you.
Yeah. That's right. New year, new you, boo.
Yep. So that's the drama there. Betty and going trying to convince Kevin to not be in the farm, and her house being bought by Gladys, and
Kevin just lost Moose. Moose gets sent away because his dad figures out that he's got a relationship with Kevin, sends him away because Cheryl fucking outed him.
Yep, so his dad went psycho and did the whole Ascension party crap. And so
it's really sad.
Yeah, it really sucks. Like, that was bad.
Unnecessary.
Yeah. And speaking of Cheryl, she's just getting on my nerves. You have to watch it, but it's
funny because I'm feeling the same way about Veronica. Their characters are getting stale. They're stale as shit.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying with Veronica. They're trying to at least, do something different. Yeah. Based on where they've currently, had her going.
We do get hot makeout sessions, though, with Cheryl and Tony. So I like that. Yeah. I love the whole lesbian love, but I'm just a perv.
There's another one. there's another really good one in this episode. So we'll move on from this episode, and now we're on the musical.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
So they're doing...
Heathers, you said?
Yes, so they did Heathers, but
Heathers wasn't a musical.
No, they did make Heathers
into a
musical.
These bitches.
No, but they did. Heathers is actually a musical. It's been on Broadway.
Oh, no. I mean
not the actual movie.
Yeah, the movie.
Right.
Yeah. So
they did turn that one into a musical, and then Riverdale used the music from that musical to do their episode.
No, but okay.
Again, it's like Carrie, where they just do the music and such, and they go about their own, storyline, but it's them also being on set and blah, blah, and they don't actually go through the plot line. So if you've never seen Heathers and then you watch this, you're just going to be like, what is that movie even about?
How confusing.
Because they don't give anything away.
Heather, we all know what Heathers is. It's iconic.
Yes.
It's iconic. Yes. Jeez, exactly. I mean, Winona Ryder and fucking
Slater.
Yes, it was amazing.
Bombs and blowing up the school. They'll never make a movie like that.
Right?
Totally.
Right? Yeah.
I love that show.
It's been maybe 7 years since I've seen a "Fuck Me Gently with a Chainsaw" T-shirt, let alone had anyone tell me anything about. Oh, I watched Heathers, or oh, hey, Heathers. Yeah. So, I mean, it was really out of left field for them to do this, but they actually did a really, really good job on the music. It was better than Carrie. It was way better than Carrie. The choreography was, they actually had choreography instead of just, 1 or 2 things for Veronica to like twerk on Chuck or whatever they did for Carrie. Jughead actually sings.
Oh.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Jughead sings.
I might watch it just for that.
Yeah.
Is he good, though?
On Spotify. Yeah. Everybody was like, it's going to be bad, it's going to be terrible.
Spotify?
Yeah. Oh. You can listen to the entire soundtrack on Spotify already. So you can be 100% prepared before you even go into the episode.
Yes.
Nice.
So because Farm is directing, or producing, Kevin makes Evelyn co-director. And everyone's, well, not everyone, Betty is like, oh, the fuck? Because she hates her. So she starts implementing these, farm-type exercises. And she is telling them, they're all in a circle. She's like, now let's everybody just share one thing that's burdening us. Essentially trying to word it differently, but telling them, tell me your secrets. Yay!
Yes.
Like crazy farm people do.
Oh my goodness.
They do. Fangs is like, I'm still haunted by losing Midge. And Kevin's like, I'm seeing visions of Midge while I'm working on this play. And then Veronica drops her bombshell, which I'm going to let you watch it to see. Because I can't get that. Unless you truly, really want to know right now, I don't want to spoil it for you.
Now I'm going to drop a watch.
Too.
All right.
Yep.
I
really like Penny's version of Riverdale. I feel like I never have to watch. I'm like, I like this.
Right? No. So I have to do this to you guys right now. Can you? I have a really hard time dealing with the idea that is from a Riverdale episode.
Yeah.
No.
So, like I was saying, they start doing farm exercises. It's really weird.
Farm exercises?
And you would think that means bales of hay, chucking, and all that
right.
shit. They're telling all their secrets to everybody. They're doing these weird secret rehearsals that are
wow.
certain people, and Betty's like, the fuck?
Crazy Scientology type stuff, right?
Yes,
is that like...
Yes. Yep. And they throw this weird party, like she throws this like after party before the show even before they even perform opening night at the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. So
it's a pre-party.
Partying, yes. So there's a scene where they are all partying at the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, and it's really kind of weird. But
creepy.
The episode moves on, all the singing, and they actually get to do their opening night, and they finish their song, and then somebody starts this like rhythmic clapping, and it's like
how? Let's hear the clapping.
Like, okay, so he's just like, and then other people all in white start standing up and doing the same thing.
Oh, weird.
And so Evelyn's like, I knew my dad would like it, and they zoom in, and it's Edgar Evernever.
Oh shit!
And he is played by Chad Michael Murray, so that was really fucking funny. I was just like, oh damn!
Wow.
What? So that's how that ends, with all those creepy ass people clapping, and Betty's just like, oh god!
So we finally get to see him. That is exciting.
Right. Is he cute in the episode?
It's Chad Michael Murray. He's at least cute.
No, I know, but I mean, like, did they make him
they make him look good. They make him look very suave,
Chad.
like,
Interesting. All right, well, I could get on board with that.
Yeah, if you look up Edgar Evernever, Chad Michael Murray, it should show you the photo of him.
They're using him as a dad, though. Like,
I know.
I feel like he's not quite old enough to be a dad.
No, I don't think he's old enough to have a kid as old as Evelyn.
Wait, no, this guy's too young.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, he's definitely younger than me a little bit, but not.
Who they could have used was maybe the guy from the OC, Benjamin, whatever it was. The guy that was like that came into town. That guy that was like all in love with Marissa. I don't remember his.
He is hot though. Like I could totally see.
He's older, but
he's 37.
Adam Brody? No.
He's 37 years old.
No. Hold on.
You guys.
Like Benjamin something.
He's 37.
Oh, Benjamin McKenzie?
Yeah, he looks old enough now to possibly have played that role, like as a father of a teenager. But I mean, as much as I love that they casted Chad Michael Murray, like,
yeah.
They could have. He definitely looks old and Ben
McKenzie is from Gotham.
Oh yeah, he's now in Gotham. That's right.
He plays the police.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yes, Commissioner Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
I like him a lot. But back to the other guy, Chad Michael Murray. He's 37 years old, and if we do the math, and we have kids, they're supposed to be in high school. He is old enough to be the dad.
Yeah. He just doesn't look as old as like.
Maybe because we're used to seeing cult leaders being all old and scraggly and weird.
Yeah.
FP looks older. Luke Perry definitely looks older. You know what I mean?
But
like even Hermione and all of them look like, you know what I mean? They all
like adults compared to like the students.
But cult leaders usually have something about them that lures in their people, and good looks is often.
I mean, they casted John Hamm
does he
on
look
Kimmy Schmidt, so.
Does he look like David Miscavige? Let's see. Maybe they're trying to.
Ooh, maybe
they try to get David Miscavige is the Pope of Scientology, if you want to call him that. Mm-hmm. That's not really his title. He's like.
How do you spell that guy's name?
How
did I just put David Scientology? That'll help.
Yeah,
and then I'm going to be on a list, and they're going to come for me. I can see this, but this guy's super clean cut, but he's also like not someone that I would just be like.
Shorter. David
I'm going to come to you.
Is shorter than Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise is actually short already.
Oh, damn.
Shorter than what most people think that he is.
Well,
he kind of is. He has some Napoleon complexes that.
I can see this though. I can see how some women would find this man attractive. He has certain charm to him, but that's creepy as shit. But so it's true. That's what they use. It's part of their power. So I mean, and Chad Michael Murray, I would follow him like I was the Pied Piper. He's the Pied Piper.
I see the picture of him clapping in his white button-down shirt.
Ooh.
Chad plays sinister cult leader Edgar Evernever, pitcher CW.
Oh, Foxy. I like that.
So wait, so is Betty living... Where the fuck is Betty living now that the fucking Gladys Knight and the Pips bought the fucking house?
So Jughead tells her, like, oh, well, you could just stay in your room. Like, bitch, I don't know your mom.
I don't know.
Like, essentially, that's exactly what she said. So she's staying with Veronica.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
wait,
so she's staying with Veronica.
Veronica living?
She still lives at the Pembroke with her mom and her dad.
Oh my goodness.
That's weird. Why would you do that? I'd rather live with Gladys. Although there's shady shit going on in both the houses,
right?
But like,
at least you don't have to box up your shit and move out if you're staying at Gladys's house.
For real.
This is true.
And she's across the street or next door to Archie, even though he's like angry Kevin Bacon man beating up things and dancing randomly or whatever.
And like, how weird is
times.
it that she's not living next door to Archie anymore? Like,
that is weird.
You know, that's always a thing.
That's sad. That is always a thing, isn't it?
Oh, let's see. Chad said to whoever wrote this article, it's going to be a wild ride. Strap on your seatbelt. That's how he... Oh, he told Cosmopolitan about the role that we need to strap on our seatbelts. It's going to be a wild ride for his Edgar Evernever.
I'm ready!
Right. I'm so ready for that. So in general, I just posted his photo from the episode. So that's what he looked like when he stood up to clap.
Can we get some, like, at the farm, softcore love scenes with Edgar Evernever? Because I'd be down for that.
Because it'll be Alice on the opposite end, most likely.
But I'm okay with that. You know, all the MILFs gotta get some, too.
Madchen is still pretty hot. So
she would look good. She would look good. That's what I just said. I'm sorry. I still am having the image in my mind of Chad Michael Murray shirtless, you know, maybe a towel covering the waist as he's coming out from the outdoor shower at the farm, okay?
Because the farm now has an outdoor shower.
You know it does, damn it. With some stone pebbles he's standing on so that the water splashes back up after the rocks. And it's some positive fucking neurons or some shit. I don't know.
And this all just became a telenovela.
No, it's Riverdale. It's just not Archie doing it.
No, right? It's the same shit. Like,
same shit, just not Archie, okay?
It's just not Archie.
I started the show.
No, seriously, I'm pretty sure, like, in every season, there's at least 100 different scenes of Archie doing some sort of manual labor without a shirt on.
Yeah.
I mean, now we're getting it from Cole, too. And maybe we'll get it from Kevin now at the farm.
At the farm, but, like, Reggie, of all people, have you seen his Instagram? Why don't they give him more shirtless scenes? What the hell?
You know, maybe
have you seen Charles Melton's Instagram?
Ooh.
He is a slick-ass fucking model. Like,
God
you go
damn it.
further back, like...
No. I'm not going to spend my time going to Hot Man's IGs, drooling over, no, I'm not doing it.
He's actually dating...
it's too warm in here. It's terrible. You bitches are terrible.
He's dating Veronica in real life, though.
Reggie is?
Uh-huh. Charles Melton is dating Camila Mendes.
Very nice. I like it. That's cute as shit. And isn't Jughead and Betty dating in real life, too?
Uh-huh. They've been together since the first season, I believe.
So then maybe they're all kind of being true to their characters, and Archie, KJ Appa,
Archie's just sleeping with everybody.
Is he sleeping with everyone in real life? Jinx,
hey man,
Blue.
stay true to character, man.
I love it. You're listening to the Pwned by Girls podcast. I'm your girl, Alana Evans, with my girl, Lil Blue Box.
That's me, yo.
And our girl, Miss Penny Lane.
Hey.
Where can they find you, Blue?
You can find me looking at all the boys of Riverdale on my phone right now. No, but no, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram with the name LILBLUEBOXox, and that's spelled LILBLUEBOXox. And you can BOX.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I forgot about that for a minute. And you can find all that information and then some on my website, LILBLUEBOX.com. And what about you, Miss Penny Lane?
You can get me on Twitter. I am Miss Penny Lane.
This week.
Today. No, it's been consistent for a few weeks. I'm doing it.
I'm teasing you.
On Instagram at Miss Penny and on Twitch, Miss Penny Lane 7. And you, Miss Alana?
You guys can get me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Alana Evans XXX. Get me on Twitch. I'm Alana Evans. Get us on YouTube, Alana Evans, and be sure to visit the website PwnedByGirls.com. Check us out in our awesome Discord server that Blue hooked up for us, where we chat with you guys, take your ideas for shows, and more. And be sure to listen to all of our past episodes. SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts. And I know I'm missing one in there, but that's all right. It happens, right? Oh, man. Back to the good stuff here. There are a shit ton of new, as I'm just totally taking us away from Riverdale, because we got to get out of there. Otherwise, I'm swimming in naked men all night right now. Oh, man. There's a bunch of virtual reality games hitting this scene, finally. Now, if I could get swimming in the hot naked men in VR, I would never leave my fucking house. Although
Where's the Riverdale video game?
Ooh, could you imagine? Could you imagine? So they're giving us 5 Nights at Freddy's. Okay. They're taking it to VR.
Fuck that game.
No.
Did you say fuck that game?
I second that emotion.
No.
That game.
Why is it
that game scares me. I could play Penumbra, and that game scares, like, that show, that thing. That
Really?
I couldn't even imagine playing that game in VR. I feel like that is my version of, like if someone, like, captured me and made me put the VR thing headset on my face.
Really?
And said, like, tell me all the secrets, I would totally be like, no. Like, I'll tell you, you don't even need to put the headset on to even try and break me. I'll tell you everything. No way. No way. I'm having, like, diarrhea just thinking about it just now. No, not really.
Why don't you like it, Penny?
It scares me.
I haven't played it.
It's creepy.
But, like, okay, so my friend posted this little animated short about Five Nights at Freddy's, and, like, I made the dumbass mistake of watching it when I wake up at, like, 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'll, like, go to Facebook and, like, just watch random shit. So I'm laying there, and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I guess I'll actually see what this is. And I immediately regretted that decision. It was like, why would anybody do this? Why would I watch this? I'm never going to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm never dealing with any animatronics. Fuck, It's a Small world. I'm never, like,
it's creepy.
No.
Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to look up some Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay.
It's all jump scare, and then they all kind of like.
They look like giant, like. No, I've never played it, but I feel like I need to.
So the point of the game is you're in a control room and you're trying to. But isn't there like so much battery power or like generator? I don't know, something. But you have to keep an eye on all the cameras of where the people are, of where all these animatronics are.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But you have to make sure that they don't get to you in the control booth until like the next morning or something.
Okay.
Something like that. But, like, all of a sudden, you'll check a camera, and there'll be, like, a bitch's face in the camera.
Yeah.
And
it's really? Like, okay, I'm watching it right now.
It's a jump scare thing, and it's just creepy as fuck. And, of course, obviously, as anyone who knows me...
Oh, shit! You're not lying! And then there's these evil-looking bears just standing there.
And they're
like,
not even cute. It's not like a cute little puppy face. No, they have, like, weird fucking mouth things and wires.
Like, shit's falling off their face. Like, it's scary.
Oh, my God! Do they come into the room where you are?
You know what? I played it once or twice, and then I said, fuck that game, and I've never watched anyone play it again.
Oh my God! It is awful!
I think I could watch someone play it, but I definitely can't play it. And that's just on my normal screen, not VR.
This is creepy as shit. Oh, so in VR, you could just be standing there with the headset on, and they just jump out at you.
Flip your head around. Yep.
Oh my God. Oh, like they're standing behind you. Yes, that would be really gnarly.
Yeah, no. Oh my
god. Oh,
I
man.
am getting nervous just thinking about it.
Well, would you be able to handle maybe some Iron Man VR?
Wait, what?
Sure.
Now there's another game, Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Marvel announced a Iron Man VR, and it's a PS4 title that will put you into Iron Man's suit, allowing you to fly and shoot down enemies with repulsor blasts.
Oh.
That's pretty awesome. That's being made by Camouflage. They previously created Republic. And it's VR port. I like the VR games.
You know what? I would play Five Nights at Freddy's VR for $1 million.
Yeah, there you go.
Now that's what's up.
But how long though? Like a minute, all day? You know what I mean?
24 hours?
Like, yeah, like
you gotta do something to earn that shit.
Sure, all right, 24 hours, or, for the full day. The same deal Ninja got, because I could buy a lot of weed after that.
Oh my god, I love you so much.
A lot of weed after for all the anxiety and stress you might have from all
this. This is true.
I'm gonna buy a bunch of tickets to all these Disney remake movies that are coming out, and a bunch of weed, and I will bleach my brain with that, and I'll be good.
Oh, damn it!
Just
give
me that Ninja deal. That's all.
I'm gonna bleach my brain.
Wow, now I have a new game that I feel like I need to check out, and then maybe stream while playing and have a good time. Oh my goodness. Well, in other gamer news, I picked up this story on the internet today from another news channel. It's funny how the news is now reporting on issues that are happening in the gamer world because they're finally taking it more seriously.
Yeah.
And not just that games are bad and make people shoot people.
Right. Now, this one is a little different, and I don't know how I feel about it, and I'm curious to see what your opinions are. I posted it in Show Prep earlier. Cranium Apparel, which is a gaming apparel company, decided to launch a new piece of attire that was geared towards women and esports. And they launched a jersey-inspired dress. Now, I saw the dress. It got a ton of flack, I guess you could say. They got a ton of shit on the internet over the dress because then they were asked if women were involved in the decision making of the dress, and they said no. And that's where I'm just like, wow, that's pretty rough. You decide to make a dress for chicks, but you don't actually bring any women on. You what?
That is weird.
It is kind of weird. Like who in the department decided that they would come up with cute little ideas for the dress, and is this what they like to see women in? Now it's funny because if you ladies look, the dress actually looks exactly like the Hot Topic version of the Riverdale cheerleader practice dress, which
yes, it does.
I have to tell you, I fucking love that dress. I wear that dress all the time. It's comfortable, it's cute. So when I saw the picture, at me as a gamer and as a girl, saw the picture of the dress, I don't see anything wrong with it. I actually think
I liked it.
It's cute. It'll cover my bra straps. It's not low cut and doesn't show a bunch of fucking cleavage. I like the logo in the middle and the name across the back.
So it's flattering for the waist.
Yes, it's flattering for the waist. I don't have to worry about, and that's probably why I like my little cheerleading dress. If I'm having a, girl fucking PMS day, this is gonna work. So to see all these girls attack them, and they responded to it really well. They thanked people, they wanted them to be involved, and they saw this as a way of reaching out to the women and trying to appeal to them. So I don't have a problem with it. I think it's cute as shit. I would actually order one for myself.
Yeah, I actually price checked it when I saw it a couple weeks ago. I price checked it. I looked to see if it was in other colors. I liked it a lot. And as far as zipper front goes, I know a bunch of people are like, "Oh, it's a cleavage zipper." Well, you know what? Sometimes you have big boobs and you need a little extra space.
Oh wait, it's got
or sometimes you just want the fucking, you need some extra air down in there, you know what I mean? Or
it's got a zipper front.
Yeah, it's got a zipper on the front part, the upper chest part.
I fucking like it. Fuck yeah!
And so people are like, where's the pockets? And it's like, okay, yeah, I get that. Pockets are great, but if you're wearing that because you're gaming, you're really gonna find your pockets. Like,
what do I need pockets for?
I need pockets. The only other thing I could think of is like if people aren't dress wearers. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I mean, everyone. They could have had a million women working on this, and they could have still put it out.
They couldn't have pleased everybody.
No, there's still going to be all these millennial fucking snowflake bitches out there who have to voice their opinion on every little fucking thing, and like instead of just saying like, "Oh, it's cute," and let's move on, they're gonna like tear it apart. So
some of the other things that people are asking for are like shorts, leggings, crop tops.
I saw that.
Everybody wears crop tops.
I know. I don't know.
Okay, there's a lot of gaming people, boys and girls, guys, girls, whatever, that should not be wearing crop tops. So crop tops is not a good idea.
Right.
I'm just.
I actually really like it. So yeah,
I like the dress. I think it's cool. I can't wait to see what else that they roll out based on their community research. And as far as the whole, no women were involved in the creation of that dress. On one hand, it's like, well, you probably should have consulted. But on the other hand, it's like, you know what? Good on you, team of male dudes in the gaming industry, for taking the time to try something.
Yes.
That's more than a lot of other like male-dominated gaming companies for clothing, for like anything would even bother you.
Absolutely. So, definitely. And I'm sorry, but how many products are we buying as women that are made by men? Some of the most famous designers are men. I
feel like high heels were invented by men.
I don't think
a woman actually invented, you know what's gonna look awesome? These shoes that hurt my fucking feet. These are awesome.
Yes.
These are so exciting. I mean, women still now go and make them themselves or whatever, but I think that was invented by a man. Pretty sure.
Yes, exactly. So I love the dress. Cranium, don't let them give you such a hard time. We're supportive. It's cute as fuck, and I would totally take mine. I want one. Yeah. Make us PwnedByGirls dresses. We will be stoked as shit. We will flaunt that.
Team up for Apex because there's 3 of us.
Yes. I love it. Good times. I think that people just get, and too, the internet gives everyone, people who wouldn't even consider buying the product in the first place, the opportunity to comment on it. So it's like you have to consider how many of your potential customers are offended or annoyed by it versus just the internet screaming at you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
Like, if you got no intentions on ever buying it, you just want to talk shit about it, well, your opinion's pretty much invalid. But
exactly.
But if you're actually supporting the company, you buy their product, whatever, then I would take that opinion a little more into consideration. But because they are people who are familiar with my brand, they understand what we're doing, et cetera, et cetera. So if they come to me and they're like, hey, that's cool, but you should probably add this and that, I'd be more inclined to take that opinion rather than somebody who's just like, fuck you don't have a women consult.
Right.
Exactly. It's like,
I want to hear more opinions from you.
Yeah, because as far as I'm concerned, the most of the women are not going to be rocking crop tops. Let's think about that. The women that are gamers,
I don't want to wear a crop top when I'm gaming.
No, I'm not going to. What about you, Blue?
Fuck no. First of all, I'm 40. I'm not going to be wearing a crop top, even if I was at my goal weight or not.
Totally.
And also, I feel like, I don't know, I like a t-shirt and leggings or shorts or like some kind of lounge pants, to be honest. But I mean,
truly, my favorite gaming attire is a big ass baggy shirt, no pants, and a blanket. So
it's like,
unless y'all be selling like a established pack of like,
give me a gaming snuggie. I'll take one of those.
Right. Like, I don't know. It just depends. Like, do they want like the opinion of a gamer that's going to sit in front of a camera? Because you're going to have all sorts of fucking bitches that are going to want the fucking crop tops and like the titty showers.
But what good are the leggings going to do when we're sitting on our ass?
Well,
Yeah.
Unless you're twerking.
There are some chicks that are.
I know.
that
No, Just Dance.
lap view. Well, yeah, and some of them have
But
their
they
camera
do lap view?
views. Sometimes they have like lap views, or they'll
Or
have
the
like
just
a camera
chatting people have
above
like the big old like viewing area where
So
they're
you're
sitting on a chair and
saying-
you can see the entire
Yeah.
person.
So you're saying I could make leggings with the PwnedByGirls logo
Yes.
right over the crotch, and that would
Yep.
be a
Or-
thing.
Or like,
Yep.
yeah, exactly.
Or
There's
right on the butt, and you're like, there's that girl that's always bending over to pick things up, and it's like,
Oops.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. You need to watch Just Chatting or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, it's called Just
More-
Chatting or Just Talking or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
something like you need to watch that more often
That is
because you'll see what some of
crazy.
these e-bitches are wearing. And
Really?
good for them, you know, whatever brings in the money for you, I
Is
guess.
this on
Like-
Twitch? Because they could just go to
Yeah.
campsites for that.
Well, yeah.
And don't they
Well,
realize it? Well, whatever. I'm not going down that.
basically like being sexual without being like nude and all that
Yes,
stuff.
it's the Twitch. Just Chatting is the gateway drug to, you know, camming.
Yes, it is the gateway
It's basically
drug.
what it is. It's basically what it is. It's
That is hilarious.
my first cam stream.
Oh my goodness.
What it is. So.
You are so funny. That is so funny. So yeah, that is a straight up Twitch category here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just Chatting.
Mhm.
It used to be
Alright.
called IRL, but then
Yes,
when they reached all the categories, they made it Just Chatting. But there's people on there that there's a lot of people who are doing Just Dance, like like I've showed you that one.
Right.
Girl, that wear like skimpy clothes and I remember when crop tops were not allowed on Twitch.
Of
like
course.
like a year or two ago, you were not allowed to wear a crop top if your midriff was showing at all. Your midriff was only allowed to show if you were doing a cosplay. So if you were doing a cosplay
wow.
of something that I can't even think of a character right now, but whatever.
That's
Like,
like
if there
that's like private school rules.
Right, but I'm sure someone came back to them and they changed it like, oh, you're infringing on my, whatever amendment says you can wear crop tops on the internet.
The
Whatever.
crop top amendment.
Wow.
Yeah.
The crop top
I'm pretty sure
amendment.
Not
Yeah,
to be
pretty-
confused with the booty short amendment, though.
Yes.
Or the,
And the cleavage
yoga
shot, yes,
and the yoga
yes.
pants.
Yes. With
That was
seven
actually
toe.
a thing. There was an actual place in the United States that tried to make it a law that you could not wear yoga pants in public, ladies.
And wasn't the argument against that, like, if a man can walk around with sagging pants and they could wear yoga pants?
Yeah,
That's the thing?
exactly.
Yeah. I
It's
thought that's what that
silly.
was.
It's absolutely silly, and I love
If
it.
you're gonna wear pants, though, tight pants, just make sure you wear good underwear that's gonna protect you from getting the camel toe, because I don't want to see your fucking labia.
You don't want to get the camel toe either. We all know it is a terrible
shit,
disorder.
Like, even with or without being visible.
Well, they
It's
were
just uncomfortable.
they
Don't
were-
do that.
they were selling little camel toe mounds that women could wear as a fashion
I
accessory.
hate when I've gone to
my
the gym
God.
and I see bitches that aren't wearing underwear,
Ew.
and you could see they're I'm like, I know you got parts in there. I don't necessarily need to see them. And why aren't you wearing underwear to the gym? Just because there's a cotton panel in your Under Armour pants doesn't mean you go underwear-less. And now when I see people selling their workout pants or like Gymshark, I've been looking at the Gymshark stuff because it makes some really cute stuff. But people are selling them used. I'm like,
Ugh.
did you wear underwear with it? I don't know. Did you
Even if
sweat
they
your-
did or didn't, like, I don't want to wear used, sweaty...
Right, and
That-
I
I don't-
that's a whole other thing, but vaginas sweat when you work out, FYI, people, if you did not know. So I don't want your sweaty
Well,
fucking...
I don't think they're trying to
Vaginas.
sell them to women like us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. On ThreadUp and Poshmark, though, they're selling them to women who are trying to get a deal. They're
Okay,
not selling it
ew.
on, Anyway,
No.
Anyway,
not happening.
wear
Good
underwear with
times.
leggings. That's what I'm trying to say, to avoid the camel toe.
And on that note, it's time to start wrapping up the show. Good time, ladies.
Moral of the show, wear underwear when you work out, things get sweaty.
Yes,
Thank
right.
you. Now, ladies, Blue, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you?
You can find me wearing underwear with my Under Armour leggings right now, sitting at my gaming chair. But also, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram with the name LILBLUEBOXox, and that's LILBLUEBOXox. And you can find all that information and then some on my website, LILBLUEBOX.com. And what about you, Miss Penny Lane?
You can find me on Twitter. I am at @OMissPennyLane. You can get me on Instagram at @OMissPenny and on Twitch, MissPennyLane7.
Yay!
And you, Alana?
You guys can get me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Alana Evans XXX. Get me on Twitch, Alana Evans. Check out the YouTube page, which is also Alana Evans. And be sure to visit our website, PwnedByGirls.com. You can get all of our awesome past episodes. We are up now at this airing to 57 episodes on our page.
Heinz. Like ketchup, that's awesome.
Yes, we are killing it. So be sure to tune in next week, more gaming action. And when you miss us, listen to our past shows. We are out of here, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And we are out of here. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye, everybody.